My name is Ron Tamburrino. I'm a candidate for the 11th District Court of Appeals. The 11th District Court of Appeals hears cases that are appealed from trial courts in 5 counties: Ashtabula, Trumbull, Lake, Geauga, and Portage. My wife of 22 years and I reside in Ashtabula County with our 6 children on an operating farm. The qualifications for any position of judge in Ohio are set forth by the Supreme Court, and the qualification is simply that you have to be a lawyer for 6 years. I have a little bit more experience than that, and I want to tell you about that experience very briefly and point out that you can go to a website called judicialvotescount.org. It's judicialvotescount.org, and you can see a lot more information on there about my qualifications. But the high points are that I had a private practice for 5 years, and then I went to become an in-house litigation attorney at the Sherwin-Williams Company, and I have a total of 33 years experience handling trials and appeals in every state in the country and locally when I was in private practice. The other experience I have that I think adds to my qualifications immensely is that I'm a 3-term elected township trustee in a township in Ashtabula County, so I have the experience of managing local government. My wife and I also manage some small businesses. I retired from the Sherwin-Williams Company in 2014, and we're focusing on operating our farm, running our small businesses, and thankfully I'm very selective in the type and number of cases I take in private practice now. So I'm running for Court of Appeals judge because I think there are some issues that need to be improved at the court, and the most important issue is the timeliness of the issuance of opinions. In my opinion, justice delayed is justice denied, and we need to reinstill a work ethic in the Court of Appeals that, in my opinion, my opponent doesn't share. So please go to judicialvotescount.org, get some more information about my qualifications. And the last thing I'd like to say is that a lot of candidates for judge will tell you that they believe in a conservative interpretation of the Constitution and they don't believe in legislating from the bench. Remember, any person who's a candidate for a judge at the Court of Appeals or at a trial court level, when they say that, you have to remember that they still exercise judgment. And when someone is exercising their judgment, their values come out. And the length of their service in previous jobs, previous business opportunities will say a lot about their judgment. So, Rod Tamburrino, please remember me when you vote for 11th District Court of Appeals. Thank you.
Make plans to head outside and enjoy the sights and sounds this season in your Geauga Park District.